This is a podcast.
Your love is wonderful. Yeah. Don't wanna lose you. So baby, soon as I get home,
You're now rocking with the Podcast Brothers.
I'll make
Episode 96, I think. Did I say 96, 95? Don't remember.
I'm confused, bro.
You wanna know why I'm playing this song?
Yeah, yes, the fuck I do. I don't.
I'm playing this song because this whole week, the Stevie J Faith thing's been going on. And everybody's like, why would Faith?
All right, well,
And
first
then-
of all, I'm Fresco, by the way. What's going on?
And then I got to thinking, like, Faith got some hits.
Okay.
And I think that it's songs like this where Stevie was just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and put a ring on. Like,
Like-
just my thoughts. I'm like, yo,
25 years later?
if Faith was to sing this to you, would you fall into that? Would you go into a daze? Would you be like, relax?
I honestly don't know. I don't know. I've never been serenaded in that way. I have absolutely no way. I might look at her like, you know, okay, whatever. But I'd be like, I might be turned on. I have no idea.
That was
I have
my
no
thinking.
idea. I don't know.
That was my only way of making sense of it. Not that I care, but because it's out in the media, it's like, oh, why did Stevie?
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, like, you know what? Faith got some hits. And she probably serenaded this man
I mean,
in a way.
She probably ain't even serenading me. He probably just went after it. Who knows?
I just wanted to say that was my theory. That was all.
So that's why you played that?
That's why I played it.
Oh.
I thought, yeah, that's why I played it.
Okay. All right.
That's why I played it.
What's going on, everybody? It's your podcast brothers back in the building with another episode.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, episode 96, I do believe we are 4 away from 100. We gonna
For
make it.
Quattro.
And a big announcement, we're now on Spotify.
Yeah.
So tell a friend to tell a friend. Now, we are on a bunch of platforms, and I kind of get it. Everybody uses what they use. Like, nobody's going to stop listening to us on SoundCloud and then go to Spotify. It's
Right.
not. But if you know somebody who uses Spotify and they like a Spotify head, tell them about the Podcast Brothers, man. We'll appreciate that.
That was a good way to point that out, bro. That was really cool. I like that. Hella promotion. If you know somebody that uses your streaming service that you don't, tell them to
Facts,
listen to the
facts.
Podcast Brothers on that service. You know what I'm saying? Because we there. You feel me? We
You
there.
know?
You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing, you know. Yo, turn your fucking...
My bad.
Hell, you mad unprofessional, bro.
But,
Would you do that? I wish you was in a job.
Yo,
interview.
96 episodes in, and this is the first time this has happened on my watch. I'm good. I'm wild professional. Was there any? Oh, yeah. But when you go to Spotify, but listen, when it comes to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or anything, type in Audio Fam Network, and all the shows will pop up on all platforms. We talking about the Podcast Brothers, Not Safe for Work Podcast, 3 Shades Dope, The Town Podcast, Mind Body Energy,
Mama Yoga.
Mind Body Energy. I can't say the shit. The Mama Yoga Podcast.
There you go. Yes.
Dope and Diverse, and
The Only Child
The
Syndrome.
Only Child Syndrome. It's a lot of us. It's a
pretty
lot
deep.
of us. Yeah. So search audiofamnetwork.com and you'll see all of us on all those platforms. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the building. Fresh off her podcast debut with 3 Shades Dope. We got entrepreneur,
Very good episode, too.
hairstylist in the philanthropist. That don't even make. That's not even right.
Nah.
I tried to grab something
back up.
somewhere.
Hold on, take the back seat,
I
dog.
tried to
I'm
just
taking the
grab-
reins. I'm taking the reins to this horse.
Do it.
We got the entrepreneur extraordinaire, the hair wizard, the bedazzled motherfucking makeup get you right. We got Chimere in the building, guys. You feel me?
Hello. Hi, everybody.
What's
Yeah.
happening? Pleasure to have you.
Yes, thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Great.
I need you
as
to
it
stop
was.
posting that wild shit in our Facebook group chat. You feel me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Nah,
All
she
right.
turns up. I
All right.
appreciate the energy,
I
man.
have no recollection of what you're talking
All right.
about right now.
Nope.
So, Like I said, fresh off the episode that you just did with Three Shades Dope. That was your first podcast you were on?
Yes, it was.
Okay, all right.
How was it?
Yeah.
It was dope.
It was dope.
3 Shades Dope.
Ooh,
Ah.
shameless plug.
Hashtag.
Yeah, shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
It was. So we like to start our episodes off with our week. Since you are the guest and we rambled off a little bit, we'll let you go first and you can just tell us how your week went. Ladies first.
Ladies first. You know, my week is always hectic. I'm on the grind 24/7, so it's always hectic, but it's productive. I'm making money moves, so we good.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Making money moves.
That's all I got.
I don't dance now.
I do that too, but nah.
I don't dance now.
What does that got? What are you talking about?
You're talking about Cardi B.
He's
Come
so
on,
slow.
son.
Finish it, son. Finish the line for this slow ass.
I don't dance, I make money moves.
Oh. Yeah, that went over my
Yes.
top.
Yo,
All the way.
he pulled up to pick me up to give me a ride here, yo, right? So I'm leaning on his pops don't live far from where I live, so I'm leaning on his fence. So he pull up, I get in the car, he goes, boy, I thought you was some nigga hanging on my pop's fence. I about to say, boy, I was about to give it to you. Say, yo, why? What? That's what he told me.
He's out of control.
That's funny as hell. Such a grandpop line.
Woo. Hilarious. Of course, that's not how I said
It's
it.
such
I might
a
have
hit.
said those words, but it was a little more thorough.
I can't.
From your perspective. But anyway, go ahead.
My week?
Yeah.
My week was trash. Ain't do much. Ain't do nothing. I'm trying to think. Oh, we went to the food tasting thing. Me and my fiance went to go taste the food for the wedding. It's pretty scrumptious.
Scrumptious?
Pretty scrumptious. Yeah.
I like that
I'm pulling the words out for this episode. I'm going in.
I'm here
Bro,
for it.
that's
I'm here for
regular
it.
as hell.
It's not regular.
Scrumptious?
Scrumptious. It's not regular.
Okay.
I'm
Mr.
going in my
Vocabulary.
bag today. I'm going in my bag today. We did the
Use a 7-letter word for bag.
I'm going in my. Hey, so we went to the we went to the food tasting joint, and the
I don't
food
know
was
what it is,
scrumptious. That was on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Tuesday,
so this has been my
Wednesday,
first week doing actually a full week of kickboxing and gym training.
And how was that?
I'm good though. I'm good. I think that as the week went on, I kind of, you know what I mean, stumbled a little bit. I was tired. I was peeling myself out the bed on Thursday, but Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I was good.
Mm-hmm.
So I get up extra early now, and I work out in the morning with the gym, and then after work, I go to kickboxing. You know, I'm just trying to step it up a little
Floss
bit.
a
Man.
go. Oh!
Yeah, so now I just got to change my diet. And once that diet, you know what I mean,
Oh,
change, it's
man.
going to be a wrap.
You
But it's
really
so
about
hard
to
to
be
do.
Luke Cage.
Ooh.
Trying.
That's
The
crazy.
hood need a
bro.
hero, man. You know? Why not me?
I need a hero.
That'd be my theme song.
You off it right
Yeah.
now.
Other than that, I'm pretty sure when this episode drops, I'm gonna be like, damn, I left that out. I did something, but I ain't write my week down. I think that was it for me.
My week is always trash, bro. Work and
On
dad
time?
life. Huh?
Going to work on time?
You know what? Check this out, right? Supervisor pulled me into the office. I'm like, Mr. Minor, I just wanted to tell you, you've been really improving around here. I just wanted to tell you, keep it up, keep it good work. All right, man, whatever. Nigga. Whatever, nigga. I ain't doing nothing but being on time. And I ain't taking no effort. I just wasn't fucking doing it. That's all.
So that means just being lazy.
Yes.
Sound okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And if you're judging me because you on your grind, it's okay.
No.
It's all right.
No, judgment free zone.
Free, cool. Because look, I was chilling. I'm like, yeah, I drag my feet like a motherfucker. But I get the job done when it's time.
Judgment free.
I'm one of those guys that procrastinates, but when the deadline's right, and it's great work. You feel me?
Facts.
Ask all the people I used to write papers for back in school because my
Okay.
penmanship is kind of lit. But anyway, my week was just regular, just work, that stuff. My little man called Little Fever earlier this week. He's a little whiny, but other than that, he was regular, still himself, just a little whiny more than often, but same old Jace.
So on the Three Shades Dope episode, y'all talked about wigs, right? Talked about wigs a lot.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to hear Chimere's opinion on wigs, expertise It's another word out the bag. If you want to, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're doing.
Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded.
Anyways, if you want to hear,
Expertise?
if you want to, if you want to hear,
He really thinks he's something.
if you want to hear Chimere's expertise on wigs, head over to 3 Shades Dope after you finish listening to this episode, of course. But I got some hair questions myself.
Okay.
For the bearded men, you know,
We want to know.
for the beard. Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, the bearded community would like. The bearded community would love to know.
I felt that.
So the bearded community would definitely like to know, you know, specific hair treatment for beards. Like, is there something? Is it just water and brush?
Nah.
It's not.
It's a lot of treatments for the beard.
Is it? Okay, you can go ahead.
How technical we going?
There's
natural remedies.
Let's go natural remedies. Oh well, what's that's called? What do they call that they put in their hair? Or sheen
Shampoo?
oil? Nah. What's that? Shea butter.
Yeah.
Is that our go-to move? I see a lot of black people use that for their beards, and I've actually heard people say, "Nah."
You can, but it's just real heavy. It's kind of like putting Vaseline on your beard.
Okay.
Vaseline is for specific purposes.
Okay. So, what do you recommend a man put in his beard?
Keep PG-13, please.
Keep it light.
Yeah. It works, huh?
That's funny.
It works.
As hell.
Oh,
Damn, that's funny.
I think we all know the answer to that. All
Movie
right.
material.
Next question.
PG-13. All right, I'm done.
Bald-headed
I'm on
men.
one today.
Bald-headed men. Are the vitamins for like hair, nails, and is there anything for a bald-headed man?
To regrow hair, no. Most of the time it's genetic.
Genetic, okay.
When you see those type of products, the basic ingredient is something called biotin, and that's a naturally occurring vitamin in our production system already. So it helps to, if you have any type of elements, you know, for different illnesses, it helps to just supplement. But if you are just balding, like, and you got that struggle beard, it's nothing that you can.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's nothing that you can do about this. So.
First of all, I have a goatee. All right, it's in the making.
Okay,
But you know what?
yes, none of the juices and berries going.
Listen. I'm gonna tell everybody when I explain why I don't have a beard. It's because God also gave me dimples,
Okay.
and it would be cheating to cover them up with a full beard. So it's like
real talk.
I can't deny my blessing. You know what I'm saying? God say I gave you those. You got to use them. I can't double bless you. Like,
All beards matter.
ABM.
So you're also a YouTube creator, content creator, correct?
Correct.
And so how was it like hitting that 1 million views on that video? Like was it like I knew it was coming, or was you like, yo, I got 1 mil?
I actually didn't know.
First of all, I didn't know you had that many views. That's fucking lit.
Yeah.
For
It's
that,
fucking lit.
I didn't know actually. So one of my subscribers hit me up on Snap and told me I wasn't even paying attention. Quite honestly, it just grew over. I mean, I wasn't paying attention. I was psyched. My account, you know, my paycheck was happy.
Yeah.
But
Ching, ching.
but I didn't even know. That I hit.
How long did that take?
That video was up for maybe 7 months.
Woo, daddy.
Damn.
I think it's at 2-point-something million now.
And you,
I teach you how to stunt. My wrists stay rocked up. My TVs pop up and the Maybach's beans.
I teach you how to stunt. So you did it right by creating a YouTube page with content about, you know, taking care of your hair, right? And that's the golden ticket to a successful YouTube channel, no?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think
having a brand, having something.
Having a brand is, I think the goal is to be authentic in whatever it is you're talking about. I think that's the key. Everyone goes on YouTube and they try to emulate what they already see. But if you be authentic to you, I mean, I've been doing hair and all of this for since before I had a license. I've been doing it since I was like 9, 10. That's authentic to me. So it comes naturally. So it's easy for me to portray that on the screen. But I think the key to YouTube is essentially being yourself. That's what's going to sell.
Definitely. I definitely agree with you.
Can't copycat, man.
Right.
Somebody already doing that.
You was on your episode, you did with 3 Shades Dope. You said the new thing is people like watching people eat on YouTube.
Right.
And when you said that, I said, you know what? I watch people eat on YouTube.
Okay.
And I didn't know that I was watching them eat. I was watching them, their personality.
Right.
Because every bite was hilarious. Because you looking at me like that for? Because you like, why are you watching?
Yo,
why are you looking at?
Hella hungry.
First of all, I'm like this. First of all, when she said that was a thing on the 3 Shades Dope podcast, I like super raised the eyebrow. Like, what the fuck? I tried to tweet everybody, but I was busy. But then she just said it just now, and it took me back. Like, yo, people watch people eat, and then on top of that shit, the shit you just said, you watch.
Right.
I'm not clicking.
It's actually funny though.
Yeah,
Funny.
I'm not doing it to watch them eat, but I follow these 2 guys who work out, and I want to see what they eating.
Right.
So while they're eating it, though, they are hilarious.
Right.
To me.
Okay.
And they're telling you how much protein is in it, and but it didn't hit me that I watch people eat till you said it.
You watch people meal. We watch people cook and prepare their food for the week. We watch people meal prep all the time.
So the gem we just dropped on y'all. If you want a successful YouTube channel, be yourself, and if yourself is good enough, then you will see the light.
And watch people eat.
So
comment, like, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe to the Chimere Nicole.
I'm about to start a YouTube channel making fucking turkey and cheese sandwiches. Like, fuck it, nigga. Everything goes, nigga.
How you cutting the sandwich in half? In half or triangle?
First of all, when you take the knife into the jar of mayo, I know black people like to assume that black people don't put mayonnaise on their sandwiches.
Definitely
That's
don't.
a fucking lie.
Definitely don't. I was never doing that.
You don't put mayonnaise on your
No.
sandwich? I put mayonnaise on all my fucking sandwiches.
No.
I don't want that dry ass sandwich without no mayonnaise. Anyway, back to my YouTube channel.
Won't be watching you.
Anyway.
Don't be watching that channel.
Won't be watching that.
You know what? What turkey and cheese community did just stay for you niggas then? Fuck it. Anyway, continue.
Well, speaking of turkey and I got one more question about hair.
Okay.
And this might be a little serious question.
Okay.
And if it's BS, is BS. When a man hair falls out beard wise, is it health related or is it just his time? Like, if a beard starts shedding.
No, it's the same way our body is. Your body's going to normally shed hair. So if it could be attributed to stress. It depends on how it falls out. If it's falling out in patches, then it's stress or it's some type of hormonal imbalance. If it's coming out just thinning, then it's just natural shedding. Gotta shave that down, big.
So if you just combing your hair and if you hairs fall out, you good.
Right.
But if you walking around with a whole
if you patchwork
quarter spot in your beard,
right.
you might need to go see the doctors.
Correct. You probably got an iron deficiency.
All right. Well, okay. All right. I just had a few questions for you, but I got one more bonus question.
Okay.
Ketchup goes grits. Ketchup. What's this?
Oh my goodness.
I feel real disrespected right now.
Oh my goodness.
Talk to me about this.
I feel real disrespected right now.
Now you have made me but
I
back
feel
my
real
Wakanda
disrespected
accents.
right now.
Hold on, wait a minute. In the Facebook group, she said she put ketchup on her grits.
That's
oh my goodness.
That's right.
The people of Wakanda banish you from this nation for all time to come. You are not walking beyond the borders.
Listen, I'm gonna tell. It's a backstory to that. So my grandmother's from Mississippi, and she puts turkey grease, bacon grease on everything. So I try to stay away from that. I was trying to be healthy when I was like 10. Okay, but she would give us eggs and all, the whole big shebang. I didn't want that, so I can't eat eggs without ketchup. That's normal to a lot of people.
That's normal,
right? So she said, "You're not going to just eat eggs. You got to eat some grits or cream and wheat." I was never eating cream and wheat. I was never doing that. So I said, I'll take the grits. Like I had a choice. I took the grits. But because I wasn't able to eat eggs without ketchup, the grits got ketchup on them. I said, okay, this works. So then I just mashed everything up and scuffed it down, and I went outside to play. And then, 10 years later, when I turned 21 like now, I was able to eat it.
How old are you? 21?
Son.
Okay.
You should have just
Son.
insert the crickets on that part. Right
Son.
there. Insert the crickets.
So yeah, that's my ketchup and grits story, and I'm sticking to it because it's bomb.
How do you say? I was never doing that.
I was never doing that.
No, the ketchup on the grits. I was never doing that.
Oh my goodness,
I was never doing that.
it's so good. Just put it together.
I don't mind ketchup on eggs. That's cool.
Right.
But ketchup on the grits.
But see, I don't like butter and all that. I can't eat that. Like I know I just know the macros on that is just too high. I just can't do it.
When you say it like that.
Real talk. I can't do butter and all. And
This the stick of butter, and this is my grits.
See. Oh.
Whole fucking stick.
No. So yeah.
All right.
I need to try that.
However you like it.
That's
So
right.
what's the best hair grease for a man to use for his waves to stay lit?
Mine.
Ooh, what and which is?
Chimere Nicole Saline Scalp Oil.
Let me get me some of that.
Yep.
Give me some of
ChimereNicole.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that for my son. He can start buying them $50 wave caps.
Yo, he be walking down the street
Yeah,
with that damn.
His joint's spinning though, but
His joints is spinning. I keep telling him if he get his hair cut, right? I forgot what I told him. Never mind.
It actually, honestly though, it needs to be something that's thick. So that's when you can start using the coconut oil, like beeswax, stuff like that. It just has to be able to hold the hair down.
okay.
Beeswax.
So let's get into it, man.
Mind your bees.
Y'all boy, R.Kelly,
Whoa. Disrespect.
Wait a minute.
dropped a 19-minute
First of all,
track.
you put me on R. Kelly. Pause.
Pause on top of pause. When did I ever? I can't even say it again.
Bro, all the music I got early in life came from you. So you was
And so
listening.
what you doing listening to R. Kelly? What you mean early in life? What's going on here? What's happening?
Honey Love was that shit,
You see what I'm saying?
but I didn't put you on it.
Nigga, if you listen to it, what the fuck?
Listen,
like, I'm
half for the
confused.
baby. I'm sorry. Kale's got some things,
He definitely does.
but
He got some hits.
When
he
a
wild
woman's fed
because he
up.
dropped a 19-minute song, and I'll be honest with you, I did not listen to the entire thing. I heard
did.
you did.
I did.
I didn't
heard
listen to any of it.
I heard clips of it.
Yeah.
But before we get into that,
19
the
minutes.
question at hand is there any artist that you would listen to for 19 minutes straight? Like one artist that if they said it's a 19-minute track out, I got to hear it.
No.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Who is it?
I have two.
No. Who?
My favorite singer, Joe. I'll listen to him. I got it. I'll listen to him all day long. So 3-4 hours, we can listen to that all day. But
Joe only sing about taking niggas' girls when they mad fucking
no,
up.
he's not. He's talking about falling in love and just being.
That's
great.
the only songs I heard from Joe, except for Big Rich Town.
So Joe, and then anything like soca. So I think I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but it's Malchi or something like that. But it's Caribbean music. So
Okay.
But I can listen to that all day as well.
I
No,
can.
I don't mean I can listen to an artist for an extended period of time, but
Right.
one song, no, absolutely. There's nobody I'm going to listen to one song for 19 minutes.
I
If it's,
can.
again, if it's reggae, I can do it.
I can, and I did. Joe Button
Joe Button.
Oh,
has a song
Jesus.
out called.
Oh my goodness!
It's
What is
called.
going on?
Wait. It's a song, and it's 18 minutes, and it's 18 minutes and 14 seconds long, so it counts. It's called "Ordinary Love Shit." 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The beat changes though, but he raps for 18 minutes, and I think the first 3 long verses is about Baxter or whatever her name is. I think the last one is about
Esther Baxter.
Esther Baxter. But it was 18 minutes long, going on 19. And I'm like, yo, I want more. I actually listened to this like it's like No Ordinary Love. Go listen to it when you're done.
Okay.
Like he really breaking it down about how, he did wrong and the things he did wrong. It's a fire track. And I counted it. It's 18 minutes and 14 seconds long.
So when did you realize that song was that long? Just recently?
I did, because I did my Google.
I was about to say you had to Google.
There's no way.
What are who has a 19-minute rap
I did.
song?
I did.
Right.
I did. I did.
That's just not common
But
knowledge.
when I first heard these songs, they were splitting up. They was broke up. That's why it's called 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So you don't never really put them together. You just they play as a track. If you look at the CD, the EP, it's track 1, 2, 3, and
that's
4.
different.
That's kind of like
No.
R. Kelly Trapped in the Closet.
But no.
Right.
But but on YouTube, it's one song. Like it just plays.
Okay.
Because when he's rapping, you know how with Benny Siegel rap, he'll be rapping, but it turns off.
Yeah.
On the YouTube version, it just keeps it going. So like when Ordinary Love 1 goes off, Ordinary Love 2 comes on with it turning up with him still rapping. So he never stopped. They just That's how they faded it out to cut it.
Okay.
So it's still one record.
I'm good.
But again, R. Kelly, he does Trapped in the Closet. He does
Right. Well, and
Same sort
that
of
and
thing.
that perspective, the Trapped in the Closet perspective, yeah, I have, but I'm talking about a singular record. Like, this is the same song from start to finish.
Yeah, me.
For 19 minutes.
Joe Button.
I have not.
Ordinary Love shit.
I ain't gonna front. My attention span is not that long. I
Absolutely.
done been done grabbed something. I done been done looked at the TV. I'm playing the game. I done had a side conversation. What's good, my nigga? Where everything straight?
Don't know.
Put it like this.
You know what
Put
I'm
it like
saying? Everything
this.
good? All right, I'm gonna fuck with you this weekend, all right?
Have you heard the Joe Button, the Ordinary Love shit?
I don't listen to Joe Button.
I get that. No shade to Joe, but
Nah.
I get that. I'm gonna let you hear it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you hear it, and you gonna listen to the whole thing because it's real.
I'm gonna listen to the whole thing because we're having a conversation about me not listening to the whole thing. So I'm only gonna listen to it to be like, all right, I heard it.
Nah, trust me. You.
No, you trust
You gonna
me,
mess-
nigga.
I was never listening to that.
It's not for you though. It's not for you. It's men's therapy.
That was your. I was speaking for you. brother.
Hey yo, I was never is funny as hell. I
was
like
never
that
doing
shit. I was never doing that.
Slaughterhouse actually got a Death for Autotune freestyle too. It's like 18 minutes and 49 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
But yes, Slaughterhouse got a freestyle.
They can
It's
rap.
19 minutes. Yeah, so they rapping for like 5 minutes apiece.
Oh,
so,
nah.
I'm good, bro.
but I didn't finish the R. Kelly record. But in the record, he mentioned that he's basically, he's illiterate. He can't read, things of that nature. Are we surprised that he didn't get help or nobody got him the help?
I am surprised, actually.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised, especially considering his vocabulary. I'm shocked, actually.
I'm shocked as well. He's 51. So, yeah. So for him to come out with this record and want sympathy, because it's like, because I get what he tried to do. Yes, I did these things. I married Aaliyah first off, I heard it was another girl before Aaliyah, and she couldn't, it didn't work out, so he gave all the songs to Aaliyah and married Aaliyah.
That's correct.
Okay. And then, he just kept doing these things and doing these things. But the way he's trying to paint it as, I'm messed up in the head, so don't hold me for what I did. That's what I hear from the record. Listen, because he said that he got molested.
Right.
He said all these things. So in a sense, it's like, I'm messed up because, I'm doing these things because I'm messed up.
Right.
I just wasn't trying to hit. Because it's like, you could have came out at 30 or something, you know what I mean? But it's like 51, it's like, yo, you could have learned to read. You could have did anything.
Right. You had all the research.
You had all this time.
At your disposal all these years.
Yeah, I'm like, it's why now? Like, I feel like when you get hit with it, you should have said this like way earlier. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he just getting accused of something for the first time. This is like the fourth or fifth, sixth scenario where you're getting accused. And now you want to come out with this, hey guys, I'm mentally ill. Please don't hold this against me. Bro, for all I know, you could be making this shit up now.
Right.
I need a way out of this shit, nigga. This shit getting a little too heavy. Wait a minute. Please don't hold it against me.
Right. Now he homeless.
I'm Robert Kelly. Whoa. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, I'm like, you could have tweeted that. Like, I gotta listen to that. I gotta listen to 19 minutes and you plead. I got something wrong with me now.
I think the part that got me was at the end, because you didn't listen to it, but at the end of it, he was basically saying, Chicago should hold him down because of how he put Chicago on the map and how they should now use him as basically a go-to.
Bro, you're a pedophile.
Right.
He's going to you.
I want to now be the spokesperson for Chicago and say, if I can get out, you can get out. Use me as a mentor. And it's like, bro, like you said, you've been in this game 20, 30 years.
Now you want to be
now all of a
fucking
sudden
mentor.
you want to be the go-to person for your city. You ain't been put your city on. I'm confused.
That's a fact. Like he could have been did that himself. Why do you need?
Nobody goes to a pedophile for anything.
Right. And he's saying, but he's literally telling you in the song, come use me. Come use me. And it's like, bro, like we was never doing that, especially now. Like, are you serious? Like, I'm for real. Like, I'm 100. Like, we was never doing that. Like, bro. So it's like you had to lose You're out of control. Like, you had to lose everything. It's like you had to lose your house. You had to lose your wife. He said he hasn't seen his kids in years. He has no money. He's living at such and such's house. And it's like, so you have absolutely nothing now. All of a sudden, you wanted me to be the spokesperson for Chicago?
Niggas,
Bro, you could have been.
always need help when they broke.
Right. We could have been put you on.
And I'm pretty sure we would like to hear advice for Chicago, and everybody would like to hear advice from somebody who's on top.
Right.
Not when they fall off. Hey, you too.
Can be like me.
So you can make it. Look at me.
Right. I've been
you ain't got
prosecuted
shit
7
no more.
times. You can make it. Like, what?
Bro, you ain't got shit. Like,
He literally, right.
you told me yourself.
In the song, he's like, oh, they asked about Aaliyah. My lawyer said, don't talk about it. He asked about, this dude said he was set up when it came down
Yes,
to
he
the
did.
young girl. He
Yes,
said,
he
I was
did.
set. How was you set up, Kelly?
He
Like,
said the daddy dropped her off.
What does that mean?
The daddy dropped her off at the concert, and that's how she got on stage. That's what he said.
I get.
Daddy. It was a setup.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of over the whole Robert Kelly
Yeah, because
thing.
like we've been there, done that. Like,
right, this is a repeated conversation.
Right.
This is not new stuff.
He probably still
if he
picking on
really
people.
is, if he really is, I'm saying dealing with mental challenges in regards to that, then you should have been sought that help. Right. Now that you're addressing it, it's still up to you to seek that help. Nobody's gonna come drag you. Like, come on, Robert, it's time to go to your AA meeting. Like, no, nigga, you got to get your ass up and go yourself, regardless of if you telling people or not. Like, you have to take care of yourself. You a grown ass man, especially you don't have nothing. You don't have nobody. Who the fuck you expecting to call you and reach out? Like,
but the one thing that I thought was interesting with his whole announcement on this album was how he doesn't own any of his music.
The fuck?
He doesn't own any of it. And he's saying he's going to the record labels when he was losing his house, and he asked for a couple $1 million, as a loan to get out of his financial troubles because of all of the legal improprieties he has going on. And he said, "Oh, I went to the record label to get my music. Give me my music." And it's like, bro, you've been writing hits since the 99 and the 2000, and you don't own none of this?
That's wild. I could see them owning his albums,
Where
but
your
those
business
other
at?
songs that he wrote and you don't own that, that is like the worst
he
deal.
Owns nothing. But again, he's making excuses. He can't read. He's using it to say I couldn't read, my contracts. So that's how they were able to get me to sign away my rights to the music. And it's like, bruh, you had millions of dollars. You could hire an attorney.
I was just about to get on it.
Serious right now? That's the part that got me. Like, bruh, that's common sense. I was never giving you my music. I wrote that.
I was never. Why would you not teach yourself how to read? Like, you're doing too much business, and you don't even know the contents of the contract you signed.
And you can't read.
You too busy and fucking on sliding boards and shit.
His first contract, I get it. Everybody want to get on and get out the ghetto.
Absolutely,
I get it.
Absolutely.
But to still not own anything at 51?
20-something. He been in this game almost 30 years.
There's something I like to know. What the fuck is wrong with you?
30-something years he been in this game. And you own nothing? You think, what? Come on, man.
Oh, hell no.
He should have even got sponsorship for that Oreo song.
I didn't hear the Oreo song.
Woo! Hear it.
I'll listen to it.
Is it good or bad? That's bad.
So
he's singing about Oreos. Oh, Oreo.
Bye.
So fuck. How the fuck you singing about Oreos?
So
man.
Instagram got lit on fire this week, man. 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather.
Oh my!
I don't really want to get into what they got going on because I think it's dumb.
Right.
Two rich people
arguing about who more rich.
But
fuck out of here.
The question that I got is,
shout out to 50 though. That's my man.
If you are disrespected on social media, do you reply public or do you hit the jack?
I'm coming to see you.
Yeah, I'm never responding in public.
Never. Okay.
Yeah. It's not.
Okay.
Just get the strap.
Get this. Okay.
Get the strap.
Yeah. Because it's crazy how I think they got on the phone eventually. Like, I think they called each other, FaceTime each other.
I don't know.
But, but that was after. That was
Going back
after.
and forth,
right. And it's like, and then.
Bringing kids into it.
And everybody's saying, oh, they're going to be cool again. Bro, when you bring my kids into it.
It's a dub.
Yeah, it's I don't get it, and it's like 50 is accusing Floyd of something that happened with a guy. I think he was either murdered, or committed suicide, or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
right.
And Floyd, he's and 50 is putting out his business on domestic violence and what his son wrote, and then Floyd. Well, first off, it's not Floyd. Floyd's team is writing these intelligent messages.
Oh shit.
And then, well, damn well. And then I think they had this one post where they was like, "Yo, if you put a rat on under 50's post, something, you get $1,000." So they going in on each other. But my thing is, everybody's like, "Yo, they'll be cool after this. They've done this before." I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you cross certain lines, especially with the kids, it's a wrap.
It's a dud.
I'm
coming for the juggler.
Ain't even got to go that far with me. Like, certain shit you just don't say.
Yeah,
certain situations you just don't expose. I ain't with that shit. Like, I'm all for discretion. Like, if I'm having a specific conversation with you, if I feel as though I have to tell you not to tell anybody before I tell you what it is, I shouldn't even be fucking telling you to begin with.
Words life.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm confiding in you, I already know what is going on. This is a conversation that's staying right here. When niggas airing their business, I don't even like a motherfucker to tell. If somebody tell you something and you my brother, but I didn't authorize somebody to tell you, I'm like, yo, why the fuck you telling people my business? Now, it's not the fact that it's you, but it's just the fact that my business is being spoke of against, you know what I'm saying, my knowledge. So to be airing that shit out on social media, that's super corny, man. That shit was corny.
Right.
Definitely not my type.
Shout
of
out to Power though.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What
like
is Power?
What's Power?
Yeah, what is that?
Too busy being an entrepreneur, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, Power is a crime.
You know
drama.
what? I'm not getting in this conversation. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. Fucking not doing it.
Get the strap.
Get the
goddamn strap.
Power is the #1 cable rated drama on TV right now. That's what that is.
All right.
Jeez.
Hers a little dry this season, but all right.
Nah,
it's a story.
Everybody's saying
50 posted a picture of
Everybody
Power.
out
He posted a picture of Floyd with the Power backdrop and said, "I was going to get Floyd to be in the episode,
He couldn't read
but
it.
nobody had time to teach him how to read the script."
I see that.
That shit. That shit funny. That shit had me crying.
Nah, Power ain't trash this
I heard it's trash.
I'm loving
I'm
it.
so serious.
And also, man, that shit really bothers me, yo. Like that kind of activity or that behavior. I really don't.
What you
I don't
talking
like
about?
that. The back and forth shit with personal information.
Oh yeah.
But what but I wouldn't reply back on Instagram. I probably if I did reply, it would be not something in detail, but I probably talk shit like, "I'm gonna call you motherfucker, I'm gonna see you motherfucker,"
Right.
some shit like that. But I ain't gonna go in
Two
like,
grown men.
"That's why on May 11th,
Exactly.
May 11th, 2009, I was driving and she was in the back seat."
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, nah.
But I feel like that's all self promo. Like that's what you use Instagram for. These men are not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. This is free advertisement. This is what you're supposed to be using social media for, to advertise your brand and all of that. So sometimes people will take negativity to do that. I.e., some of the stuff we see with Instagram models and all the other nonsense. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show my, for a couple likes, because at the end of the day, it's gonna help me sell whatever I'm trying to promote. It's the same thing.
That's wild. If that's the case, that's worse than them just being corny, going back and forth. Because if you throwing your children,
if
you're throwing your fam under the bus just for promotion, for whatever they got going on.
But people been doing that for years. Like this is what social media is for. Like, come on now, you could have easily picked up that phone and said, "Yo, it was really good."
Easily.
Like 50 know what it is. Even though Floyd may be able to read the text messages, he know what it is. Like pick up the phone.
Yeah, he texted me. I don't know what he's talking about though.
Yeah, but the fact that we going back and forth on that, like come on now.
At least he know he reached out though.
Right, but
I can't read it.
But okay, but I want y'all to go back and look, right. But look at the stats on how how many views Power get or something like that, or how many likes Floyd got on the picture, or how many people following him now. Like, come on now, it's all self promotion. It's always for a purpose.
Floyd do be sounding like he concentrating hard as hell when he talks.
Super hard.
Yeah.
Now, when you are the champ, you live like this.
I'm done.
All the time, yo. All the time. He leave you waiting for that next word.
Together, but it's like it's broken down in the blocks though.
He leave you waiting for that next word. Now, when you are the champ, you live like this. Where it's like, I'm like, okay, it's all right. It's kind of like listen to your grandpa.
But that's
talk.
the same thing we said about R. Kelly, though. Like, you got all these resources. You out here buying $1 million watches.
Facts, yeah.
But you can't download an app on, like, you can't get Grammarly on your phone to help you write
better
your
not
stuff
ever
out.
make one of these 19-minute R. Kelly songs.
Come on.
He ain't getting no help. Floyd better not never make one of them 19-minute record R. Kelly. I can't read. Please help me songs. That shit. Oh my God. You talk about social media be on fire. That shit gonna burn for a month straight with that.
Let him go broke. It's
My
coming.
soul hurt.
Oh my God. I don't want Floyd to go broke because he's
suicidal.
He might commit suicide.
He definitely is going to be
Word his
suicidal.
life, he might commit suicide.
He was never living.
Woo. I'm done, yo. Where's Bob? She funny as hell.
Oh, man.
I want y'all to hear this clip right here.
He didn't know he was raping her. I know that sounds crazy, and I know y'all listening like, yo, that's messed up.
Yeah.
I keep telling y'all, I've told y'all this over and over. It's a lot of things that guys did, especially when we were young, that were rape, that we just didn't consider rape.
And
I'm married to my wife. Me and my wife dated for a whole year. She would not give me no pussy.
Yeah.
Me and my wife hung out one Saturday night, and she got sloppy drunk and passed out at my mama's house, and I got that pussy. Yes, I mean, she was fucking me back and all that, but she was really drunk. So I asked her yesterday, I was like, yo, did I rape you the first time we ever had sex? And she looked and she goes, I mean, in hindsight, yeah.
No.
So that was Charlamagne the God. And as y'all know, he's been under hot fire for the last month, probably if not longer. And not only is he accused of raping an underage girl, now he's accused of raping his wife, who is his wife now, wasn't his wife then. And he was just like, she never gave me none. And when she got pissy drunk, I took it. It's basically what he said. And his wife wound up, they wound up marrying each other anyway. So I posed this question. So this is where this question came from.
I'm kind of disgusted at how close the polls was with this one.
Yeah. I took a
crazy.
poll, and the question is, should drunk sex be considered consensual? And 51% said yes. And I was pretty amazed at how close the percentage was. So he's, now defending himself.
51%, what's that, 49, no?
Yeah, 51 to 49. So he's now defending himself about, no, I didn't rape my wife. But a lot of this stuff is just coming back to bite him in the butt because you just talking reckless on shows and podcasts. Chimere, you got something to say? You want to address this?
I just need answers. First off, this light-skinned, patchy face, what?
Yeah, that's what he said.
What? Like, yo, the fact that you knew that this woman was not trying to give you no pussy. Mm-hmm. You knew it from the rip. You waited like a predator.
Mm.
You preyed on her vulnerability, and you say, "While she got her guard down, let me get that." Knowing for whatever reason she wanted to wait, nigga, because you was a lame, but okay. And you waited till she had her guard down to try what? And then it's like, even though this might have happened and you married now or whatever, and it's like you're really gonna go online
and talk about
it, considering what you're already dealing with.
Well, I think that when he said that is it's just everything is coming back.
Okay. Even still, why would this be a topic of conversation? Again, there are some boundaries when you talk about social media. This is your wife. This ain't some random, like, bruh. This was never okay.
But you hit the nail on the head. He's corny. This is what
He's
corny.
Super lame.
This is what lame people do.
Cornball, cornflakes, corny. I'm so done right now.
I ain't like that shit, bro. That shit kind of moved me wrong. Because frat niggas get knocked for that shit, that same shit all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Frat niggas, the girl gets too drunk at the party, they run down on her, and now she wake up in the morning, she like, wait, you know what I'm saying? They sexually, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
It's like, you think, listen to how his tone. He thinks that it's still okay just because he married her. What if he didn't marry her? And how many other women did he do that to?
And first of all, I would like to go on record and say, not every man has committed any type of rape.
Right.
You try to throw everybody. Everybody
did it.
Dumb. Yeah.
No. I might have been getting hot and heavy a time or two in the middle, and she'd be like, "Nah, I kind of want to." I'm like, "Come on, baby, just And no, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever." But that's about it. But this nigga said, and the fact, like you said, he knew she wasn't
He
giving him some
knew-
pussy. I don't want the pussy the first
year?
time that way. I don't want to take it like that.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
yeah,
weird. Oh, the
yeah.
first time.
Because you're saying that you actually took it. It
Right.
wasn't even like she let her inhibitions go down, but like, okay, yeah, you know, we waited a year. Let's get it on the
Right,
pop.
or she was telling you earlier that I'm gonna get drunk as fuck tonight. We gonna get right. Or some
Okay.
shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
knew what it was. You wait. Come on, man.
that's what
But
it
the
did.
crazy part is
Predator.
his wife is defending him. So
Yeah, well, get the
that
strap.
really is.
yeah,
that-
yeah.
She can't
That really is
testify
great.
against him, so you
Yeah.
might as well defend him.
Right. That really
So-
is.
Come on,
rape.
man.
That's really
So the
rape
question
shit.
is consensual sex
drunk sex?
Drunk sex, right?
Oh yeah. Should drunk sex be considered
Yes.
consensual?
I would say yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So
Especially the first time. God
Ooh.
damn. If y'all been in a relationship for a little while, you know, she like to get drunk and, you know, you occasionally bump and grind and, you know, whatever. But rape like that?
Yeah, no.
that? Nah, bro, that's crazy.
Drunk and comatose is two different things, though.
right. Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
Right.
If you alert and she's on the bed drooling, then nah. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all having a nice little drink and y'all both feel good
Right.
and y'all both alert.
Right.
But the one of the examples that I got though is that two people can still be alert. Like, for example, I'm going to just use me when I got a ticket one time, or I'll say something when I'm drunk. I'll be more verbal with what I want to say.
Right.
And I know I'm saying something crazy.
Yeah.
Or one time I got a ticket
Whole
for
face be screwed up.
one time I got a ticket for speeding when I was drunk. And basically what I'm saying is when I woke up, I realized I might have said some dumb things, right? Like, and I
Right.
did some dumb things. You could actually be alert, have sex, and wake up and regret it.
Oh, of course.
So you can still be alert. So
course.
you don't just have to be pissy drunk to then wake up and be like, yo, what just happened?
Right.
I didn't want that. So it's still a thin line. Even like if I have a drink and she has a drink and we nice and we have sex and she wakes up and she was like, that's not what I wanted to do, even though she was alert.
Correct.
So it's always going to be a thin line.
You don't know, too, because you won't get that phone call returned.
You wasn't probably gonna get it anyway.
Probably not. Probably
You was
not.
her jumper.
Yeah.
Understand?
Damn, man, I've been calling Shorty since we had that night, man. She ain't never called nigga back.
She got that T-Mobile phone.
Chalk the L up, bruh. But yeah, that's pretty disgusting. And again, I'm
He's out of
disgusted.
control. Yeah, he's-
I don't know if niggas was clowning with that poll with answering yes or no, rather, but you know what I'm saying. But that's crazy.
But I think, like you guys said, what do you consider drunk? What do you consider drunkenness?
I consider if the terms were set from the jump, if I'm dating somebody that I'm getting to know, she knows I want some, but I know that she's also not ready to give me any.
Right.
And we go out on a night and she gets passed out drunk and she might have took her pants off and got into bed.
Right.
I'm not, nah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
But then I also
That's
feel
crazy.
like,
No.
as adults, you putting yourself in that position. Like if you know you're not gonna give him none, like I'm not gonna get drunk with you. I'm not gonna be twerking. Like I'm not gonna do all of that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like women know from the rip if we giving you some. Period. So if she puts herself in a position where I'm taking my clothes off, I'm doing X, Y, Z, because again, you can be drunk and be alert. But if she's put herself in a position where she knows she's not gonna give you none, but if she ass naked and she acting like she gonna give it to you, like that's good,
Right.
bruh.
That's like when Dave Chappelle
That's
said.
still not how the law's set up, though. Like,
Yeah, the law's not set up
I hear
that
what
way.
you're saying. Like,
Absolutely not.
Right. The law's
But
not
it
set
is-
up that
come
way.
on now.
Yeah. Would you say Dave Chappelle?
Because women can do it too. It's not
It's
like,
true.
Like for real. Like,
It's
and I
true.
think that's when people think about consensual sex and what men is, we always say, oh, women didn't want to give it up. No, we was taking it too. So, you know what I mean? Like think in them terms. It's not just a women's issue.
It just sucks because you always got the law and then you got people with common sense that can
Right.
see it and be like, you know what?
Right.
This is what that was.
Right.
It's just that for situations like out in the open, the law is more than likely going to side with the women.
Absolutely.
Because as you see what's going on with Terry Crews, you know what I mean? I don't want to bring that back up, but
Right.
as you see what's going on with Mr. Terry Crews.
I'm
Right.
just the kind of guy that enjoys the vagina a lot more when it's given to me.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, it's way more appreciative. Like, damn, girl, you ain't give me this. Ah, how beautiful of you. Thank you. I love flowers.
And pluck it.
So, season 3 of Insecure is coming back, but to the
Funny as hell, yo.
to the Lawrence Hive disappointment, Jay Ellis will not be returning for season 3. Insecure, it is a show for women. It's a show it's a show for women and it's a show for black people.
Okay.
But it's a show for women. It's starring Issa Rae.
Issa Rae, shout out
and
to
it's
Issa
about
Rae.
her, being awkward at times, and her girlfriends. Shout out to Molly. I don't know the other ones by name, but it's a bunch of girlfriends, and they're dealing with their own insecurities. Men, there was one guy on the show I think was dealing with his insecurity. His name was Lawrence, and he had a cult. It was called the Lawrence Hive, and the men kind of watched it to see what Lawrence was up to, because season 1, he was this bum on the couch. And Issa Rae was like, "Oh, you got to get a job, or it's over, whatever." But he was trying to sell his
Mixtape.
It wasn't a mixtape.
Nah, he was trying to get a
Y'all
job.
always tell a mixtape.
He was trying to get a job in his field because he knew he was good at what he did, and he didn't want to settle for nothing less.
And he also had this thing he invented. He was trying to get a project, something. I forgot what it was. But she stepped out on him and dated this rapper. Nice teeth, muscles.
Wait. Nice teeth.
Nice chocolate.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah, nice teeth, muscles, mohawk.
Oh, no.
Pretty. Okay, well, I forgot. Okay, I messed up.
That's 2013. We were
Young
never
boy.
doing that.
Here, young boy. So she went out and she smashed him. Meanwhile, he on the couch waiting for her to come home, cook dinner and everything. I think. So basically,
I think he made Kraft macaroni and cheese too. So
I think he put his foot in it.
Feel me?
Was it imitation crab?
It don't matter. He made it.
I mean, we could. Yeah, it was the good stuff.
It's a nigga on the
Whatever you
couch.
like.
It's a nigga on the couch that did what he could for his girl before he come home.
But
That's normally how it is, though. But
yeah, make a long
well.
story short. Season 1 ended with Lawrence moving on and smashing some cheeks at the end, and it was kind of like we won. type of
Savage
thing.
mode cheeks too, like
Savage cheeks. It was like the last scene. It was because she was planning the whole time. So we like, yo, Lawrence, Baba. But then the last scene showed him that he moved on.
Okay.
Season 2 came and they kind of like got their closure. So season 3 is kind of like he's not needed because you move on, right? I saw this meme or this tweet. It was just like Issa Rae did what a lot of people don't do, and that's not keep their ex around.
Right.
Right. I get it. There's no need for Lawrence to be around.
Right.
But as men, how do you feel that there's no Lawrence on the show? Like, is there a reason to watch? I didn't get connected to Daniel. Daniel's his name. There's no connection with Daniel.
Man, I think that was pretty cool.
It just is.
I mean, I'm looking at it from the perspectives of the characters on the show, and it's people that fill those spots in real life. You got Lawrence, who's a good guy, but his situation isn't the best, so it makes his situation shaky. But then you got Daniel, who's the guy who knows that she's in a relationship and he wants to respect it, but he's attracted to her. And then when she realizes that the situation with Lawrence isn't the type of situation she would prefer it to be, and growing old with that frustration, she starts to gravitate towards Daniel because he's out here doing his thing and they've had a little thing going on. I completely get it. I completely get all sides. So I can't say, well, he's this or he's wrong for this or she's wrong for that, because that shit is like a puzzle piece.
What I liked about Lawrence's character was, like, in season 2, there was little to no interaction with him and Issa Rae. They had that one episode where they had closure. I get that.
Okay.
But the season was really about them doing their own thing. Now, the reason why I still liked Lawrence in season 2 was because of that conversation that he was having with his boys. You know what I mean? It was gems in there. They was helping him because they knew he was a corny. He was corny like Charlamagne, just corny. So you had other men around him who was giving him gems. And I think that was good for men to see. It's like, okay.
Showing a men's perspective in a relationship and their insecurities and vulnerabilities.
Because a lot of niggas don't know how to take directive from other men. Like,
That's
you
very
tell
true.
somebody something and they be like, nigga, what? Shut the fuck you out of here. Nigga, how you talking? Like, bro, I'm telling you some real shit.
Right.
You might want to fucking listen.
Right.
So my thing is, you remove them from the show, because I think that there's no reason to have his friends on if Lawrence isn't on.
Right.
So if you remove them from the show, you take
because
away
some of
that male.
Nah, because some of them still in relationships with other characters, women characters on the show, aren't they? Like side characters and shit.
And even if they're removing him, they might introduce someone else.
Right.
Well, I got to see that.
Or they might show Daniel more. You know what I'm saying? You never know where that situation
And
is
you're
going
right.
with him.
And showing his insecurities as well. And
Right.
vulnerabilities and things
And
like
you might become cooler with Daniel this season. It might be the Daniel hive.
But I have not yet.
First of all, I ain't on no niggas hive.
Get that. Yeah, it was Lawrence Hive, man.
Fuck that. I ain't on
But what I'm saying is there might be something, because I think this season is supposed to show male something. It's actually about men this season.
Friends.
It's actually about men. So I guess they're going to show them in a way, in a certain light that, haven't been shown before on TV. And I'm here for it. It's just, I don't have no connection with Daniel.
You
Like,
about to get that.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Daniel kind of cool.
They might roll his character out a little bit more. You might
Yeah, he
you might
kinda
connect with
cool.
it.
That's the thing. He's the cool one.
But
Daniel
then again,
was.
maybe he just as corny as Lawrence, but we just ain't seen enough of that nigga to know
Right.
yet.
Well, as of right now, I don't know nothing.
He could be corny.
As of right
Everybody's a little corny when you get to know him. Like,
that's true, too.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a little bit of corny. Like, yo, you like to do that? But you corny as hell. Like, fuck you, nigga. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Like,
never doing that.
yeah, I'm not doing that. No, you can do that all you want. That's kind of corny, but whatever. Cool. You do you. Like,
All right, man. We're going to pay some bills, man, and we'll be right back.
some of y'all niggas is corny.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Flaw 700, and I just want to let y'all know that you can find Audio Fam Network on all major platforms. All you got to do is search for Audio Fam Network, and the podcast for the network will appear. That's on all media networks. I'm talking Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, all of them. You name it, we there. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
All right. And we are back. So if y'all can recall episode 94, I think we had Keisha on. Was that the episode?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago. So episode 94, we had Keisha on. Shout out to Keisha. And on that episode, we talked about men and why they like to be side pieces. What is that all about, man? And then, you know, we got hit up in the group. Chimere and Nicole hit me up and was like, yo, I got a flip side to that. I want to talk about women and them wanting. Wait a minute. Explain this to me again. Break it down to me, because my tongue just got
We
tired
just
again.
went over this.
I know we just went over it.
Right.
I can't, because in my head
On
I had it.
purpose.
No, in my head I had it. Come on, break it down for him.
You gotta start
Listen.
writing shit down, bro. I said that earlier.
Nah, these mistakes make for good comedy.
Listen,
Ah.
it's not that women want the side piece. Half the time it's given, it's served to us. But what are the benefits of women having side pieces?
The benefits.
The benefits.
There it is. I had a whole nother thing going on real quick. The benefits.
The pros
of
and the
side-
cons.
The pros and the cons.
Yes.
So let's talk about it. My whole thing 2 episodes ago was like, I think men skip to they loo to be side pieces. It's just like that's what they live for.
Right.
You know?
I agree.
You agree?
I definitely
Okay,
agree.
I was over exaggerating.
No, I definitely agree.
But I was speaking some truth. So let's talk about it from a woman's perspective.
Okay.
As far as them having side pieces, is this something that women do to keep the family together, type of thing?
Okay, so just so we are clear, I had to do extensive research on this topic.
Mm-hmm.
So I allowed my clients to be a part of this podcast.
Okay.
and
Shout out
share-
to your clients.
Ooh. And so I asked the women that I knew who are dealing with this, or experiencing this, or who have experienced this in the past. And for me, the common denominator was either they were doing it out of boredom, and these are women who are married or in long-term relationships, 5-10 years plus, who may not necessarily be legally married. But the consensus is I'm doing it A, because I'm bored. B, the sex is trash with the husband, and eggplants is eggplants, and and 3, just to get that spark back. So I do have people that I know who are dealing with side pieces, and they come home and as if nothing ever happened, but it brings a spark back to their marriage. So it may not be even necessarily them having sex with these people. It might just be flirtation. It might just be conversating, back and forth, but it does bring a sense of stability, because I've heard them say, I will talk to this person and fantasize when I'm with my husband later. That's a common occurrence. But I mean, everybody wants a side piece.
I would hate to be that guy. Like, don't ever tell me. I think that's a man's thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, don't tell
a
me.
woman's too. Because if I ever find out somebody was having sex with me and fantasizing about somebody else, get the strap. I'm 100 on it.
Facts.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking about Susie, girl. What?
Somebody might. Well, it's better than to go fucking them. Nah, you might as well go,
go
fuck
like
them. But
for me. Go.
yeah, you don't put
Yeah.
you don't
I
put
was-
a bitch face on. You don't put another
on.
nigga face on my body. Fuck off of me.
And then it's like, come on, you want to mess with her? I got 14 wigs in the closet. Who you want me to be today? Susie, Tina, what? What you want? You want to buy?
14
What you
wigs in
want?
the
I
closet.
got you.
I guess I was just saying, it's like, as men, like, we don't do no investigation. You know, like,
Investigation meaning what?
they do.
No, I'm asking.
Meaning is like, women might be able to get away with that because do men have that radar where we can tell something's wrong?
Hell yeah.
We do.
No,
I don't think
What?
we do.
no.
Oh my god. No.
We don't-
Niggas,
No.
niggas don't get that. Hold up. Something ain't right.
You can, but that's when the woman gets sloppy. Because I'm gonna tell you, real talk. I have clients who've been doing this for years, and they will go do whatever they do, come home at 3:00, cook dinner, feed the kids, mop the floor, do the laundry, and still make sure they husbands or fiancés, whatever, are satisfied. Y'all don't have a clue.
But you want to know why? Because men are so dedicated to that side piece role, they will hide in the trunk. They will hide
No,
in the
she
car.
In the
about-
trunk.
I'm not.
I know. I'm being sarcastic. What I'm saying is the man plays a part. The man plays a significant part in being a side piece because we want that role so badly
Okay.
that we will do whatever it is we have to do.
Okay.
You know, it's like,
It's commitment.
right. The man I think is more committed to his role than the
I
woman.
don't know what that shit is y'all talking about, bitch. I got third fucking radar, goddamn. I can sense with some. I know when some shit is off.
With your girl.
With your girl?
I know when some shit is off.
I doubt it.
I know when some shit is off.
Now, it's not like, what's that movie with Tyler Perry? When she was dressing all fancy, yeah, I don't know, it'd be wildin'.
Nah,
She started dressing fancy for work. And he
Right.
peeped it. He was
Right.
like, okay, you
doing too
yeah,
much.
You doing. She was sloppy. If she just went to work in her regular joints, he would have never known.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like when. Okay.
It would have been something else that would have shown, man. I just refuse to believe. Not
But
everybody.
that's if you got to see the signs, though.
That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
ignore the signs,
That's
bruh.
what I'm saying. Like they there, man. You
I
just
don't
not
see
paying
signs.
attention.
Right.
Like,
No, I agree. Don't ignore the
niggas,
signs.
You can't. It's completely impossible for you to move and be living this whole other life, but at the same time, everything is completely the same here. You're doing something that's off from what originated or what you've been doing this time. Hold
Right.
on.
You're right.
Hold on now.
Like
Wait
what?
a minute.
I don't see it.
I don't know. It could be anything.
I know. I definitely agree. But that's one of the reasons why women have side pieces, because y'all don't even notice the signs. Like you don't notice when we change our hair. You don't notice when we try to work out or
he
eat.
do though. Oh, new hairdo.
What? Notice everything.
Hold on.
Your
You
eyebrows done?
You going out with your girls tonight? I asked you to wear that dress for me last
Right.
Saturday. You just wanted to wear sneakers.
Right.
Fuck what?
Right.
You know what you mean?
Right.
I ask you to wear heels all the time.
Oh,
No,
now-
I'm gonna have my feet hurt. But when you
Right.
go out with your
Now you
girls, you
get
put
your
heels on
heels
all
done.
the
That's
time.
her being sloppy. If she puts on a dress 7 days after you ask for it, she's asking for it.
I'm just saying, like it's shit like that. Like,
Yeah, but
it might not happen within that fast, but it'll be made over time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Like-
the thing. But most men don't notice those signs. And that's
I
why it's so
agree.
easy for women to do the things that they do, because they're so used to having that, having the structure. They know my wife's coming home at 3:00. She's going to cook dinner we're going to eat dinner at 6. The kid's going to be in bed at 7:30. We're going to watch TV for an hour. We're going to go to sleep. And because they're so stuck in that monotony of, doing certain things day in and day out.
And I don't like routine.
I don't either.
I get bored with routine.
Right.
So if it's a routine, I'm not doing the same shit. So certain things, if it's not the same, but the way that you're approaching situations change, or the way that you speak towards certain situations change, man, look, fuck that shit y'all talk about, bitch. I know.
Change in a negative way or in a positive?
Any type of way.
Just any change in
type of
general.
way.
Because if you-
you
Okay.
don't normally hold on. You normally text me good morning every day. Past 2 days, you ain't text me.
Right.
You ain't text me
Like, what's
until
really good?
1
Who
in
you
the
text?
afternoon.
Who you texting
Wait,
good
wait.
morning to?
So because she misses a good morning text twice,
Bro,
it got to be somebody else.
You being too goddamn literal. Just work with me here.
Okay.
It's like a week.
Okay.
You know
A
what
week
I'm
or
saying?
two. Like all of a sudden your normal routine of texting me in the morning or saying, did you eat whatever. Now all of a sudden you're not doing that.
See me?
What's up?
I wouldn't go for the juggler because I wouldn't want nobody to judge me that way.
But it's not necessarily going for the juggle. I'm just asking the question. It might be, are you stressed out? Or is it something going on at work that's occupying your time? You switched up too quick.
You can't ignore those signs. So you're not going for the jugular like, yo, you sucking dick. Like, you're not doing that.
You can
like,
she could just walk in the crib smiling.
like
Just,
DMX.
Right.
So she could just walk in the house
Right.
after a day's work when she was complaining to you all text. Oh my God, my coworkers getting on my
Right.
nerves.
And then
but then she come in her smiling, happy as hell.
You're right.
Bitch,
But you know,
you said you had a bad day today.
Right, but I'm about to people on some game. Most of the time when women start to have affairs or do anything like that, you can always tell them their music choices, their music selection.
I listen to that all the time. The lyrics tell the story, bro.
They
Word
do.
is bond.
They do.
Word
It's
is
always
bond.
it's always the music selection. When they start
your
getting
girl, if y'all
new
just got into an
music-
argument and she pick you up and she playing fucking Keisha Cole, nigga, it's over.
Yes.
Nah.
Then she playing Keisha
That's
Cole.
true.
It's so-
That's true.
Get the strap. Get the strap.
I do got one get the strap situation. If she pull up and that car seat is back, that's
But-
my.
yeah,
But see, no one ever. We was never gonna let you see that.
But
That's
Yo,
sloppy.
I'm asking questions if the shit's too far up. Because it's awkward. Who the fuck's
Bruh.
standing up this close?
But no, but see,
You
this,
know what I'm
but
saying?
see,
Like,
no.
I'm looking at that shit
and that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all looking for the wrong signs. Like, listen, a woman who is dedicated to having her side piece got her P's and Q's together. She's not ever going to allow that man in her car to change the seating.
Mm-hmm.
Who you messing with? A drug dealer or something like
looking
you
for the wrong sign.
Come on, right? You looking for the wrong stuff.
Stupid
You need to look for.
motherfuckers.
You need to look for how often is she shaving her legs. She used to shave once a week. Now she's shaving twice, three
Right,
times.
right.
How often she's doing her hair? How often she's in the mirror making sure her skin look good? How often is
How
she?
often is she on her phone now?
Why is she smiling? What you and your girlfriend's
We
texting
watching
now? You
Game
just
of Thrones,
smiling,
you on
yeah,
your
and you
phone. Hold
smiling
on
and
now.
giggling, or your body posture. Now you don't want to lay on me.
Don't watch my favorite show with me be texting. Like,
Yeah,
I
like,
don't give a fuck.
what?
Be texting your girlfriend.
Right.
That shit, we watching Game of Thrones. I don't even like
Exactly.
the
Y'all
show.
looking for
Bitch,
the wrong
we
sign.
watching.
I'm sorry, but I would get cheated on because I'm not peeping none of that.
You're not
Like,
seeing none of
I'm
that?
not seeing that. Shave your
Oh.
legs. I don't shave your. I'm not peeping for
You know-
that.
you know
I'm not
what?
peeping for that.
You know what? The moment-
it will. Yeah,
The moment that you become suspicious, you'll start to notice it then.
Thank you, and that's real talk.
But it depends on
The
what
moment,
it is.
the moment, that's exactly,
No.
depending on what it is, will make you become suspicious. And then you'll go, huh.
Yeah, you'll start to look at things a little more
Wait, hold
carefully
on, hold on,
before you
wait
go
a
for the
minute.
juggler.
You know what I'm saying? You'll squint your eyes. He's like, wait a minute. This shit don't
Like,
seem
she was
right.
never doing that. What's she
Right.
doing?
We never did that before.
Yeah.
I just never been that type. I'm the type of person where if somebody asks me, "Hey,
Man,
have
cheat
you-"
on this nigga, man.
Right,
Fuck
but,
it.
no.
Fuck it. Because he don't give a fuck, obviously.
That's not what I'm
Cheat
saying.
on this nigga, man.
That's not what I'm saying.
Get on the fuck up out of here, man.
That's definitely not what I'm saying. But I'm one of them type of dudes where if somebody was to ask you, "Hey, have any of your girls ever cheated on you?" I would say, "I don't know." Cause I never.
You don't know. You don't care.
It's too late to care. Like anything in the past,
Right.
I don't. If they did, and if you did, and I didn't know, like,
Right.
hey, good for you,
Right.
So, like, because people ask that question, "Hey, have you ever been have you cheated, and have you ever been cheated on?" My question will ever be, "I don't know."
You know,
I'm assume I was.
my
I don't
answer, my answer is yeah, because I don't know.
Right.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just gonna say yeah?
Yeah, I'd have.
Oh damn.
You been cheated on? Yeah.
Might as well say
Most
yeah,
likely.
most likely, right? Because just like you said, I think I seen something where it say men cheat more, but women are just better at it.
Very much. Very true.
But
I totally agree with that.
Goddamn
and I just
cheaters.
think women are. I think women are better because of the participation that men put in. I think men help women master the game. You don't think
Nah.
so?
No. I think women have the ability to be master manipulators.
But the guy, if she's getting away with it for a long period of time, the guy has to be playing a role. He not doing too
Yes,
much either. Because
exactly.
other niggas overstep their boundaries. Damn, baby, I want to see you again. What you doing tonight? Like, now, wait, nigga,
You messing
I'm
with them
feeding my
thirsty
family.
types.
I think
You know what I mean?
I think men and women have this power, but I think women have it more. I think women can be like, listen,
I'm feeding
I'm gonna put
my
you in my
family.
phone book as this person.
Oh my God.
Don't call or text me after this time or before this time, and this, that, and the third.
And you gonna get the pussy every Thursday. Nigga,
And as
all
long
right,
as you
cool,
follow
baby.
and a man has a lot of rules that he's willing to follow
Right.
because he wants it that much.
Right.
If you flip it and you tell her, don't do this and that because I got a wife, this, that, and the third, she either has something going on, messed up with her, or she's not going to accept those
Or she was never accepting that.
She was never right. She's not accepting that unless there's something wrong with her. So when they say
That's
that
a fucking lie.
She is not. She's not accepting that.
Women are not accepting that, dog.
I'm not. What?
Y'all got too much faith in people y'all don't know.
What?
I don't think. Nah, man, listen.
No.
I'm not saying that they haven't, but it was probably something going on with them.
Women
like,
have the upper hand in this type of relationship.
I think so.
And the only time they don't have the upper hand is if both of them are in two committed relationships. Both of the people in this relationship are married or whatever.
Right.
So let me ask this question, right? So why can't as couples have that conversation? Hey, you got a side piece? I've been feeling some kind of way lately. Your mood's been a little shaky. I don't know what's going on. If you got a nigga fucking around on the side. And at that moment, if she says wait. And at that moment, right? And at that moment, if she admits that she does, will you admit that you do?
Then what?
I don't know.
Get the strap. Who was having that? What?
I'm just saying.
If someone is having that conversation, like you've come to a point in your relationship where you both have to sit down and say, do you got a side piece? Do you got a side piece? Yo, the relationship been over.
Hey, yo, you cheat on me yet?
Yo, are you serious?
I'm about to start saying that instead of I love you. Hey, yo, all right, have a good day. You cheat on me yet? You cheat on me yet? All right, cool. Talk to you tomorrow. Talk to you later.
What? You ain't cheating, are you? All right, go make sure you get the groceries out the car. What?
Right, before I do anything nice, did you cheat on me today?
Oh my God.
No. Oh, I love you, babe. Hey, what you trying to do tonight?
I think that's a fair question. We live in an unusual time.
Yeah, but if she said yeah, are you staying?
I don't know. I might love the bitch. I might love her. Shit. Who knows?
Honesty, right?
Yeah, niggas do the most when they in love. To be honest with you, I don't know what I'll do until I'm in those shoes.
You preaching. We're just an election plate.
You feel me?
That's true.
I can say one thing now, but depending on how I feel, depending on what else is going on in life, I don't know how I'm going to act exactly.
But we haven't even talked about the benefits of the side piece.
We will.
Oh, wow.
But men be like, but just to spin off what he was saying, like men will, like a bubble will pop up in their head. Damn, she cheating on me. Mom's couch. I'm staying. Where am I going to go? I'm not going.
I was never going.
I'm not going home. But yeah, let's talk about the benefits.
If that's the deciding factor, fuck that. My pride bigger than that. I take the couch.
Nah, I ain't going.
If that's the deciding,
you would take the couch.
I would take the couch. My pride wouldn't allow me. My pride as a man would not allow me. Well, she cheated, but I ain't got to.
But you cheated, so was she supposed to leave?
Who said I cheated though? We just talked about her.
I should have cheated.
See what I'm saying?
You singing Keisha Cole.
That Keisha Cole.
Got Keisha Cole in your playlist.
You're a liar. You're a cheater. Maybe I should have went out to the club.
Her ringtone done changed.
Funny as shit. But the benefits of a woman having a side piece, besides the obvious.
Can I guess one?
Sure.
When a woman has a side piece and she's just texting, doesn't it make the sex life better for him though?
Definitely does.
It does.
Okay.
It has to.
Ding ding.
Because her libido was higher. So even
wait.
So,
why you?
What? I got it right, nigga. What the?
Oh.
I'm celebrating.
That was just weird. Like, yo, wait a minute. So, I was like, wait, you talking about yourself here? Like, wait.
No.
That's why I was like, wait. Yo, like, why are you so happy? Like, why are you so happy, bro? We need to talk as brothers. I need to check you.
Wait a minute.
I need to talk as brothers. All right. I'm good. I'm good. I promise.
Little misunderstanding.
I just needed to be clear on some things.
So basically, I was just celebrating that I got the answer right. That's all. Not that any other thing that we're discussing.
Cool. I'm glad to hear that. Very, very pleased. Very pleased with that great news.
So, the benefits, besides my great answer.
Ooh, boy. What was your answer?
My answer was the sex is better for him. Okay. And you said the libido's higher.
Right. So that's one of the benefits. It can also be monetary because most of the time side dudes are providing stability to the home financially.
Money.
Right. Money.
That's different because everybody I know with a side piece still broke.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, the stories that I've heard.
Oh, nah. Maybe my client's high class. I don't know. But essentially, no, we was never. But see, that's the thing. Like, if a woman is giving you the sex, You're giving her something in return. It's either emotional stability, you are feeding her insecurities, or you are helping her financially.
Okay.
It's one of those three things.
Or you taking her to Wendy's.
No, we was never eating nuggets. We was never eating nuggets.
Not even the spicy joints?
Oh, no.
Depending on your
no,
caliber.
no.
You know,
No, I mean, can we get a number 2? Like something? Can I get some chicken?
you said
I need the look.
I never
need
specified
lettuce.
to which number on the menu.
Well,
I just said Wendy's. That's it.
Keep going. My bad for cutting you off.
So but it really is one of those three things. It's very rare when she says like, "Oh, I don't have nothing to do today. Let me go. Let me see if I can go get some dick from somebody else." Like it's extremely rare. It happens, and that'd be more so. Alcohol is involved, but essentially it's more so. I'm bored at home. I'm going through a midlife crisis. I am emotionally attached to this person, i.e. previous relationship, and I didn't let that go. Or he is providing monetary to her lifestyle. He's supporting her lifestyle in ways that the husband cannot do.
I don't know which hurts worse. Up in them guts or providing my wife with what I can't provide. Like,
Right.
take me now. I'm on some Carl Thomas. I don't want to know.
That's not Carl Thomas. That's not Carl Thomas.
Who was that?
That's Mario Winans.
Mario Winans?
It's not fucking Carl Thomas. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
One of them bad boy niggas,
No,
man.
that was a fatal slip up.
Wait, but Bad Boy had like how many artists?
Right.
Yo,
Excuse
man.
me. Like,
Come on, man.
one of them
Everybody been on
niggas
that
Diddy
label.
was robbing.
Everybody been on that.
Yeah.
One of them niggas Diddy was robbing.
One of them niggas. Shit. Now, where were we?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's that's what it is.
The
It's like,
benefits.
those are the benefits. Like I said, it's either monetary, emotionally, or just physical.
And they keep this going on for years because the men are unable to detect the signs. Now, I already know what's coming.
And some men can detect the signs, but some men don't want to let go of their relationships with their wives.
Really? Okay.
And unfortunately, I have a client who has that situation now. It's like the husband knows because she just got extra sloppy with it, like out of control sloppy with it. Like you just doing the most. How you going to the mall? Saying you going to the mall at 9:15 and the mall closed at 9:30.
Ooh, I got to go. Where you going? To the mall.
Right, but then you don't come home till 2, and then he doesn't question.
Wait a minute. No, that's not sloppy. That is the. Oh my.
That's disrespectful.
She
You know
just
what I'm
ain't,
saying?
she just ain't give a fuck.
Nah.
Okay, so but I said all of that to say she's dealing with someone because of the emotional attachment. Meanwhile, you have a man at home who's willing to do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think. Here we go with the Bible. But I'm just, you know what I mean? Like he's doing the absolute most for you, and you over here with old boy, and it's just like you just got totally disrespectful. But her husband, her spouse, is not willing to let go of the relationship.
It definitely can be reversed. So I always think about the aggressor is always going to be that person, that one doing that, and then it's the one who is emotionally, attached. Where I don't want to. It's not always a woman thing. Because normally you see that with women where the man's out cheating, but she don't want to break up the family.
Yeah,
it can be flipped.
Men have
Always,
feeling.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. It happens, man.
Now, I know that there's going to be some people who listen to this show, and they're going to say, Flo, you bugging. I can peep the signs. I'm not saying that men don't. I'm just one of the guys who don't.
Right.
Like, you going to have to tell
that
me.
nigga.
You're going to have to tell.
Hashtag.
You're going to have to tell me. Like, yeah, I mean, listen, you about to go hang out? Fine. You whatever. Like, go do your thing. I'm that type of person.
She got to hit you with a book. Nigga, I'm cheating on you. You don't see me?
Right.
What the fuck? What?
Nah. Like,
You don't see. You don't
get
notice
me.
nothing.
You'll get me if, like, okay, well, not get me, but like, it won't get me if you want to wear a different pair of, like, a different brand or different pair of panties to work. Like, am I supposed to guess that? Oh, you ain't never wear those to work. I'm not that type of guy.
Yeah, but it's even her selection of underwear. Like she's normally wearing, grandma drawers, and all of a sudden she got the lacy thongs, and you like, I ain't never seen you
Going
wear
to
them.
work.
Yeah, not even to work, just in general. Like now, all of a sudden you wearing, you ain't showing me. And I just so happen to see you got on some lace with the crotch out, and I ain't never seen them before.
Because normally your girl will tell you when she got some new sexy panties.
She's going to tell you. Oh, she's going to tell you.
Well, I never said that they weren't. I never said that it can't be a fresh pair. Because you got that. If it's a fresh pair, then yeah.
Nah,
but if it's something she wore already and she just had, but I've never seen her wear them to work, that's still not going to set off my radar. Like, okay, you wear.
So what does she got to do? Like, does she got to?
I'm just saying.
Like, get the strap. What does she got to do?
I'm saying I'm one of those guys who will never know.
Oh God!
You gonna know,
bro? I just come up in life. I've come to question almost everything.
And why is that?
I don't know, man.
You been cheating in these streets?
Yeah,
because normally it's the dudes who've been cheating. They know what the signs are because they've been trying not to show those signs.
But I think you just hit something.
Yeah, that's a big fucking gem.
I think you just hit the nail on the coffin.
That's a goddamn
the nail
blood
on the head.
diamond.
He might be asking these questions because of past experience.
Correct.
I don't want to ask questions because I hate when questions is asked to me.
But why you hate? Why
I don't mind questions.
Because, for example, what if I want to go to work with a shirt that might fit tighter? I just want to wear this shirt. I'm not technical.
He thirst trapping.
See? You see what I mean? I don't want to be like, so you wore that shirt today?
First of all, if you wear a tighter shirt, you won't be able to take it the fuck off. So you definitely cheating. You trying to show down your whole...
Shots fired.
Your whole chest titty to the whole office. Why are you wearing a tighter shirt?
I mean, I want to look good. But I'm not wearing this for nobody.
Bro, you're huge. So if you go to the office wearing a tighter shirt,
thirst trap.
What you wearing? Under Armour? Like what the fuck? Like
I'm just saying.
He wearing a cami.
I'm just saying. If I wear a specific shirt to work and I'm just wearing it, I don't want nobody like, oh, so you wearing this? So I can't give that energy because I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't want nobody questioning nothing that I'm wearing.
So if your fiance, all of a sudden, one day she had some good vitamin D the night before, and she just wake up in the morning like, I'm about to just throw it on, full face makeup, glitter, high heel shoes, tight bodycon dress, and she going to work. You not going to say nothing? Like where's you going? You going to the prom or no?
Even if it ain't nothing.
I'm saying,
even if it ain't nothing going on,
that's
you
what I mean. No, that's literally what I'm saying.
You never get dressed like this to go to work.
Really
you
throwing it on,
today?
and you can't just say, "Oh, I'm doing it because."
Oh, you took that.
Oh, like you know what I mean? Like
you good.
You really like you're not going to question that. Like all of a sudden, I'm talking about. She throwing
out
it,
the blue.
She throwing it on,
and before she was wearing Grandma Matilda dresses.
I'm gonna say yes for show purposes.
No, nigga, that's the wrong fucking
answer. No, I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I've never been in that situation.
Okay.
I'm just saying for the obvious. What I'm saying is for me, I know if it was a dress code, in my head, I'll be innocent. I'm not going to thirst trap because I know I work with a bunch of old 80-year-old people. I'm an old young person there. There's nothing there. I know there's nothing there. Understand?
Yeah.
So if I'm just like, I got this shirt on and it's happened to show a little bit more definition, I don't want nobody on because I really can't deal with that.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
I don't see how I can give that to somebody. That's what I'm saying. You're wearing
that's understandable though.
That's all I'm saying. You're not going to do what you don't want done to you, to me.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
I mean, but actually, but no, because I want that. Actually, if you feel a way or if something's not the same to you, ask me.
And do you feel like that's a way of them showing concern?
Yes.
Oh,
I feel like you're more involved.
You care. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You care. Like, hell, hold on. Yeah, that's different. You never used to do that before. Oh, well, I was talking to some guys at the job and they said it was a good idea. So I thought I'd try it. I didn't mention to you.
Right.
Get out your fantasy. It don't go down like that. You're accused. You are accused. Like, she's not asking you.
No, but that sounds like...
got you.
That sounds like...
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Because if I ask, I really am asking out of concern. Like, bro, you was never
But even if she is accusing you, that's...
It's not even necessarily, somebody's at the job. Like, I mean, what's good? Like,
I want to wear this shirt.
Yeah, but it got to be a reason. Like, you want to wear the shirt because you got more definition. You've been hitting the crunches. Like, but this is
what I'm saying, though, bro. When you're the type of person, like, you've been relatively the same. You've carried yourself the same your entire life, right? So if you do something that's outside of what I know you for, it's going to make me raise an eyebrow. Yeah, you never used to do this, nigga. What's good?
Right.
That's true. But if there's if there's no method to your madness, let's say I've been doing the same thing for years, and it's just what I've been doing. Y'all picked up a pattern of me. I don't see a pattern. But it is. But I don't see a pattern. And then all of a sudden I say, this is what I wanted. Huh? And all of a sudden I say, this is what I want to do today. Y'all be like, oh, you changed. Not really. No, I'm just dressed.
That's a change.
You just hella random.
Yeah, I guess you can say
No,
that.
that's not hella random. If you do one fucking wardrobe change in 28 years,
Right.
like
Because
that's not random. You changed.
Right.
It's random if you do it every once. I randomly change my shit.
But that is too. You can still be known for something and randomly mix stuff up. Now, when y'all saw me, I might have looked different than before.
Bullshit. Calling that. Calling that. Next goddamn time.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm sitting here like
Next. Fuck out of here. I'm not buying that shit, man.
we was never buying it.
You got the fresher fiascos, right?
I got the fresher fiascos, man. You kill me. I deal with this every week, though, Chimere.
Yo,
This is-
man,
You know, just gotta bring the
crazy.
conversation to the show,
Nah,
man.
you just gotta be go against the grain. It's no way that makes sense to
Nah,
you.
man, like-
Are you serious? Yo.
Every week, yo. It's my life, man. Fresh
Oh,
Fiasco,
crazy.
man. Y'all know what it is. Chimere, if you don't know, you listen to Triple Four Coastal. But Fresh Fiasco, say a scenario, and you vote fresh for you agree and why, or fiasco for some bullshit and why.
Okay.
Here we go. Fresh Fiasco numero uno. President 45 had his star vandalized on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and the guy who did it was arrested and bailed out by a guy who was arrested for vandalizing President 45's star 2 years ago. Fresh Fiasco.
Fresh.
Why?
That nigga.
That nigga.
I'm gonna go fresh, man. They sticking together, man.
Yep.
And then when the next person do it, bail them out. Let's keep this positivity thing going, man.
We gotta make America great.
Let's make America great again. Fresh.
I'm gonna say fresh, man. Now, although I believe this gentleman was white for vandalizing this star, he's a brother of mine, and you can never let a brother sit behind bars.
Right.
You feel me? So, free the rest of my niggas behind the wall, and shout out to this good Samaritan for
Bailing
bailing that guy out. Now, me personally, myself, I wouldn't have fucking did it. You feel me? But you know, shout out to that guy for doing that. It's fucking fresh.
Yep.
Fresh fiasco number 2. LeBron James Jr. will be a bigger star than his father.
Fresh.
Fresh.
You want to go? Fresh. I'm calling it fresh because, you know, just having to talk with a few people. Some people think that this LA move that LeBron has made is to get his son to the Lakers as well. I really don't know how it's going to work, but like he's just setting it up. Like he's already out there. Like he ain't got like, so at this time, LA is his hometown. So he's going to be a California boy. He's growing up. The only thing that he's missing, only thing that LeBron was ever missing was that killer instinct to me. And if little Bronny can just do that and be his pops, I don't see why not. And plus, he's already going to come in with the hype because you're LeBron James' son.
He got the high. He was getting college scholarship offers at 10
So
years
we're
old.
already watching him. Like we're watching him. I think he's ahead of his father, right? When did we start watching LeBron?
High school.
It was high
16.
school.
He was-
16.
Yeah, well, LeBron, he was known, but he wasn't like, he was known in the AAU league, like, but he really started getting his claim to fame in high school.
Yeah, because he came to Trenton High, he was 16.
Right,
And
but that was his junior year. When
Right.
his freshman year, like in the Midwest in Akron, they was lit.
his son is in the 10th grade now, right? So it's right, same
Freshman, I think he was freshman.
So it was kind of like the same around the same time.
Yeah.
So
No, matter of fact, yeah, he 13, like 14. LeBron.
So
Jr.
we're
14.
actually getting to look at him sooner than LeBron. We got more media coverage of him because of cell phones and things of that nature. We can actually see his highlights more than we saw LeBron's. And I hear that the commissioner wants to get rid of that one and done in college. So you might have high schoolers coming to the league. So he might be in the league sooner than not, and he can still play with his dad. So it's just a lot. They're actually
It's a lot of possibilities.
it's a lot of possibilities. All he needs is that one thing that LeBron lacked, and that's that Mamba mentality.
How do you think LeBron teaches him, like guides him? Because like it's a lot. I'm pretty sure it was overwhelming for LeBron. I think LeBron is like an ultimate professional, right? And 15 years in the game, I think he's figured out how to carry himself like without a flaw. Like he does then and no wrong in public media. But how do you think he teaches his son that being 13 with the star power that LeBron has got, with the star power that he's garnering, his son is garnering on his own? Because LeBron wasn't as big, his name wasn't what it was, you know what I'm saying, coming up at 14 the way it is for his son. He's built this empire of a basketball legend, and his son is coming up in that shadow.
Let me tell
LeBron
you what
didn't
I
have
think.
that.
Let me tell you what I think real quick. How is he teaching him?
Yeah, how do you think he's teaching?
It's in his DNA. He's his dad. Like he's his dad's son. So he got some of it already. The rest of it is just, you know what I mean, helping him steer him in that direction. Because he going to be him. He going to be Junior.
I mean, Michael Jordan's son was his son, too. He's a fucking bum on the court.
But, but you're talking about as a person.
Yeah, but
We're not talking, no. But you said as a person. He's LeBron as a person. So LeBron is Jordan is not a good person.
But also as a basketball player as well. Like, because, you know, stars, there have been stars with children who you've never seen a picture of. But for coming up in the same shadow in the basketball, like, and in the lifestyle, like.
Okay, so what I'm saying is LeBron James is a good man. You said that he has been carrying himself at the highest level for 15 years and even the years before we seen him. That's in his son. The basketball was his choice. He didn't have to pick up the ball.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. As far as him being a good...
This person to carry over to the court. Right,
as far as him carrying himself like his dad, is already there. He could have been something else and been LeBron-ish in that field. So, it's already there.
It's dope, though. That's really dope. I hope he's like... I hope he ends up being, like, better than him overall at the end of his career. I think that'd be dope. Fresh Fiasco. We talked about this earlier. Fresh Fiasco, 50, and Floyd trading shots, disrespectful jabs at each other on Instagram.
I think it's a unanimous fiasco.
Yes.
We're not with it.
That is horrendous.
Then this is why motherfuckers don't be telling people shit. This is
For
why
real.
niggas be
Can't
so
trust.
guarded.
Ain't no bro code.
It's nothing worse.
Did you say horrendous? Did you pull out the bag?
I had to.
Okay.
You ain't used a 7-letter word since expertise. Anyway,
we're in our bag.
All the way.
She pulled it out.
It's like it sucks because you don't. It's nothing worse to me than when you tell somebody something in confidentiality and then the conflict arises and they throw the shit in your face. Like that's the worst.
Sucker.
Like that's worse than cheating to me. Like that shit crazy, yo. Like you gonna use my own shit on me?
You reaching with the cheating stuff. It ain't worse.
I mean,
Work with me.
That was an ultimate reach.
Yeah,
Work with me. It's fucking bad, okay? It's
Reach.
fucking brutal. All right. Get the strap for both of them. Fuck it. Get the strap, man. But yeah, fiasco for that. So those are the three fresher fiascos we have for this week. You heard, put the poll up on Twitter for the week for people to vote on them on the tweet.
You got the fuck is you doing?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No fuck is you doing, man. I've been lacking with the research.
It's a little segment we do.
I could make one up, but I don't want to. It's not properly prepared.
So,
Because there's a lot of niggas out there wondering what the fuck is you doing. But it's all right.
This show comes to an end. I just want to ask you, Chimere, though, how was your time with the brothers?
I enjoyed myself.
Okay, yeah. You laughed
I
a little bit too
behaved.
hard.
I behaved, but I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate you coming through, man. It's
Definitely had a
dope
great
episode.
time. This is one of my favorite episodes.
I think
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
name this
Great
episode
time.
"Get the Strap" because
Get
the strap. That's what we gonna name this episode.
It was a lot of reasons to get the strap today.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
I
man.
think
Some of
that
y'all
was
took a couple L's, but I ain't,
so. This was
Hey man, well it's your boy Fresco. You can follow me on Twitter at Fresco Ben Famous, BIN Famous, and on Instagram at Fresco Fame. But nobody knows me.
yeah, and it's your boy Flaw 700. I'm not saying on social media because nobody has followed me.
Ooh,
Nah.
I felt that.
I mean,
I be getting mad follows. Who asked you why I was so fly earlier on the joint?
Oh.
I forgot, but yeah,
Man, you know, man. Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know these people. I just asked, like, I mean, I guess they're a fan of Fresco. We can address the Instagram questions on next episode.
You a hater.
I actually forgot about it. You just reminded me
Go
because
to
we
the
had
next
some
one.
questions.
Just end your shit.
Yeah, Sunflower 700. Chimere, you want to say your pieces outs? We out.
Deuce. Fuck is your